Herod's Gate, also known as the Flower Gate sometimes. They'll bring you into the Muslim quarter, but then we're going to keep going and get into the Christian quarter and go to this church, the Church of St. Anne, which has a marvelous acoustics, so we'll need to sing a song there.
What is the early church?
I'll let Mona do that stuff. And then that's right outside the church is the pools of Bethesda. Remember that? John 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say maybe a thing or two about that there. And then we will walk all the way. In one sense, we will go all the way through the old city, at least in one route, because we'll go out the Jaffa Gate. And the bus will pick us up, and then we're going to go up on Mount Zion. Sometimes Jerusalem is called Mount Zion, oftentimes in Scripture, but there actually is a particular part of Jerusalem that is Mount Zion. And on Mount Zion, we will visit the palace of Caiaphas, where Jesus is tried before the Sanhedrin and where Peter has his spectacular failure. We will also visit the site of the upper room. We, of course, can't say the upper room because AD 70 everything is destroyed, but we believe we're fairly accurate as far as it's in that area that the upper room was, and there's been a site since Crusader times that's been identified with the upper room. Those of you that have, how many of you actually been to Word of Life Church in St. Joseph? Yes, some of you. And you've been in our upper room, our prayer chapel. That's finished in Jerusalem stone. When I say Jerusalem stone, I mean stone that came from here and was shipped to St. Joseph. And I took a bunch of photos of the upper room here, gave it to our architect, and said, let that be your inspiration. And so the arches and the stone floor and the way the entry floor is done is all inspired by where we're going to, the upper room. So that'll be special.
And on your left, you will see bedrock down below, and the stones built right on the bedrock. And we're going to be going past the Damascus Gate again.
Yeah, and we'll teach you how to walk from the hotel where we're staying to the Damascus Gate so that you can begin to explore a little bit on your own.
And there is so much to look at in the old city, but I do encourage you to make sure that you're looking down, because the stones can be uneven. There's steps every which way, and just we don't want anybody falling.
It takes you years to get the old city in your brain, so try to not get lost from the group. But if you do, we'll be back in about a week and we will pick you up.
8 days. 9 days.